Ladies and gentlemen, PlayStation Portal just got a big update to quality. Okay, so what you're seeing right here, this is the standard 1080p HD quality that has been running on the PlayStation Portal pretty much since it has released. So if you're not familiar, PlayStation just released the update that allows for a higher bitrate. They're calling it like a HD high quality mode. And I wanted to just kind of show you this real quick so you can see what bitrate the standard 1080p runs at. So this is pretty much in the 10 to 15 megabit per second area. So the bitrate, you know, if you're like a PXPlay user or something like that, that'd be a bitrate of like 10,000 to 15,000. And I also wanted to show you here what we're going to do is switch. I'm going to reload it and then I'm going to switch into the high quality mode so you can see that you actually have to it restarts the remote connection, and it's actually really fast. It's the fastest like stop and restart connection that I've ever seen if I've like disconnected, reconnected. So it seems like they definitely did work on that. It's a little annoying that you have to switch it, but you know, I guess that the PS5 basically has to like rechange its output that it's sending you. So here you can see it. It is switching over to the 1080p high quality. There you go, and you can see the bit rate still, it starts out kind of low, but boom, it kind of jumps up. Now we're at 22 megabits per second and higher. So it seems like they've really gone from like a 15,000 or 15 megabits per second bit rate up to 25 is what it seems like. So if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you see all the PXPlay videos, you already know I typically run my remote play on PC handhelds, iOS devices, Android devices at 100,000, which is a super high throughput. It's like 100 megabits per second. But if you have a really good internal Wi-Fi network, it's totally doable. And unless you just don't have, like maybe you've only got one access point and you're on the other end of the house and got lots of walls and stuff like that, you may not want to run it that high. But for me, I don't really have any problems running it that high. But I will tell you, okay, so now I've got all three of these up on the screen here for you. So I've got on the top, well, I'm not going to tell you which one's which right away. We'll tell you that later in the video on the portals. Which one do you think is the high bit rate? Can you tell the difference off of this just off-screen recording? And I'm looking at the footage back here live with you. And yeah, I do think you could probably tell. So hey, drop me a comment down below if you're watching at this point in the video, which one you think is the 1080p high quality. If you're curious, the one on the bottom, this is running on the Legion Go S. It's a Steam OS model. We're running PXPlay, the Steam Linux version, and that one is set to 100K. So I wanted you to also be able to see, how this compares to the remote play experience if you're using another device and you are one that, like me, cranks that bit rate up quite a bit. So you can definitely, in my opinion, you really can see a difference. So we're going to switch over here to a brand new game, Resident Evil Requiem. You've probably seen it quite a bit here on the channel recently. And I guess I can go ahead and tell you which version is which. So the top version is 1080p regular. And then the middle one is the 1080p high quality. And then the bottom is the obviously still 1080p, but running at the 100K bitrate via PXPlay. So I think this is a nice upgrade for Portal users. Again, we talk about, they just keep adding new features and kind of increasing the quality of it. At first, whenever I saw, and when I was doing the testing, I was like, 25 megabits per second. I was a little bit disappointed by that, but we have to understand why. I mean, Sony is selling this out to millions of people, and when it's just a game streaming only, Wi-Fi networks and people's connections is completely vary so much that it's really kind of hard to guarantee that it's going to work well at higher throughput. So I think this is still a nice big upgrade for most people. And this is our little final comparison here. I wanted to do a little bit of the Death Stranding 2 opening. Look at how beautiful this game is. And if you're interested in it, I've got a video coming up on the channel. It is going to be like one of the wildest ways you could play a game ever. And I'm super excited to do that because this is updating tomorrow with a 21:9 mode. And I'm going to show you how I like to play my 21:9 game. So stay tuned for that one. And hey, if you like this video, please leave a like, drop me a comment down below. If you have any questions or want to see anything else on the channel, comment section is open down below. Let me know what's going on with you and what kind of questions you have. But with that, thank you guys so much. And hey, we will see you in the next one. Lots more coming. Busy week here. Crimson Desert tomorrow.